Give it an old refresh. Alright, let's see if that's fixed things up a bit.
What's that smell? What's that smell?
Go from funky to hunky with Psst Psst, the new fragrance from Jean-Claude Marmalade. For those who like to smell.
Okay, well, it sounds to be working on my end at least. We'll see. I'll wait for someone else to report back. Thank you for giving me the heads up, though. Wolf, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know why why did it tank? Don't know. The trouble is it was also it's such a small warning. It's like in the bottom left of the window saying, hey, psst, hey, psst, the encoder's not working anymore. You should get that checked. I would have preferred a kind of big, like, warning. Make a rank cheese in the workshop. We unlocked that, didn't we? Yeah, that just needs a triangle. Oh yeah. Well, how are you doing, Wolf? My previous question.
Has a tour stand, but no tours. Why is that?
Doing well, I hope. I'm doing alright. Better now that the stream's working properly. Let's expand that a bit. Damn, that is a lot of work. Why so many hours this week? Was that a choice by you, or were you like just told by big old Ronald that you were working that much? Okay, we're gonna move this over here. We're gonna move this over here. We're gonna move this over here as well. We will deploy this here. Yeah, well, 'tis the season for that, unfortunately. I'm on leave, which is nice. At least for the next week or so. And then we'll put this down here. Yeah, it's a circle and a triangle. I'm enjoying it.
Welcome, children.
Though it's been a bit busier than I would like it to be.
Not so keen.
I've had a thing. I've had an MRI yesterday morning and this morning, which has just meant that I've been up early, where I would much rather be sleeping in. And also MRIs are not exactly like chill. I don't know. I mean, that's part of the reason why I'm doing it, right? I think so. Like, I don't think there's anything desperately wrong, he says with the utmost confidence. But I've been having headaches for a while, just kind of behind my eyebrows. I don't even know if my model's pointing the right spot. And about 18 months ago, I went to an ophthalmologist, which I basically think is the level above an optometrist. And they were like, you should have a look at this, because your optic nerve is being pushed forward, and that's interesting. You should check that out and make sure it's nothing super important. And I just got around to doing it. And yes, Shadow, you are correct. I have gotten a visual upgrade courtesy of Kesa Wolf. And I'm kind of working on the kind of expressions a little bit. There's more expressions in it, in the model, but I just need to... I think I need to crank up like the output sensitivity so that the my inputs can kind of trigger things a bit more easily. How are you doing, Shadow? How's the world over there? Yeah, so it's got a new shader, and if you might be able to tell, there's a little bit of like an outline. You can particularly see it on this side of my face, which I wasn't sure about at first when Kesa mentioned it to me. Speaking of which, I should do the correct thing. I think that's with an underscore. This guy, Kesa. I wasn't sure about the outline when he first pitched it to me, but he just did it regardless, and I'm glad he did, because I do actually prefer it with the outline. I think it looks the business. Ooh. What? Hold on. Why were you walking 8 miles? That's not a very, that doesn't seem very shadow-coded. I feel like you're more of a drive 8 miles kind of man. Not to be rude. Hopefully it's for a good reason, not for, because you've, lost your license or anything devastating like that. You're a lily pad planter. Okay. Can't have that. Sorry, sir. No lily pad planters for you. Some cheese on the wall. Oh, cheese on the glass actually does kind of go hard. Oh, that's a shame. Well, hopefully it's nothing too serious. Your car running rough like that. And I guess equally importantly, hopefully it's nothing too expensive. Your car running rough like that. Gonna have that like that. I think that's better. So you've got the lights facing forward. So ultimately, for the MRIs, I don't know. I don't know if it's a big deal or not, and I guess that's partly why we're doing it. To figure that out. And I will keep you posted. Better safe than sorry, indeed. And because it was a referral from a specialist, it is free. Covered by Medicare. So, even more reason to, just check it out to be safe. No skin off my nose kind of thing.
Guests are reminded that alien exhibits are normal to someone.
Huh. There's an alien in that thing. Who then creates cheese. As you do. Running on... So that'd be, what, 3 cylinders less than it should be? Yeah, obviously that's not ideal. Okay, we need to go here and get a triangle. Yeah, so it's a bit annoying in Australia. There's a 2-tiered system. So you've got the public health system, which would be like your NHS, which is Medicare. which I guess is just medical care, is probably what it stands for, right? And that's free. And anyone in any citizen, I think, of Australia can take part in it.
Assistant
And I think most tourists can take part in it, but there's like a levy or something that they pay on the way in. But then on top of that, there's also a private health system. That's exactly what I wanted.
vandals.
And that
We stopped them.
that complicates matters a little bit. So it's not a purely like public system. Okay, so what's this triangle? It's kind of a weird, a separate one. And yeah, private health insurance is very expensive. I have private health insurance. I'm not entirely certain if it's worth it, but I have it. It is approximately $114 a month. And that's... I'll concede I haven't checked in a while. But that is basically the base level. I don't think you can get a cheaper plan than that one. So it's definitely not what could be described as value for money. I was thinking today, like, I don't actually know how I'd go about getting $114 out of it.
See if you
You know, like getting value for money.
You know who you are.
I'd have to like admit myself to hospital basically once a month, I think. Just for like the hell of it or something. I think we need another one of you. That's probably equivalent, given the exchange rate, to what I would be paying over here. Yeah. My mum... So NIB, I don't remember what it used to... Because it's an acronym, obviously. NIB. November, India, Bravo. My mum... Well, my father got on it... My father and mother got on it back when it was, like, for a specific industry, I think I'm right in saying. I don't remember what that industry was. But it does mean that the plan that she's kind of grandfathered into is like god tier. Like, she's well into her 60s. I think she's paying approximately the same as me, maybe less, but she is covered for anything.
Guests should be
Like,
amazed.
pregnancies, the whole kit and caboodle.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give a bit more room to the cheese room. So we can put in a tour. But it's the other thing is, if I don't have private health insurance, and I haven't run the figures. A couple of years ago, like probably a decade ago at this point, the government put together a thing that if you haven't taken out private health insurance, you have to pay a levy to kind of, I guess, make it, in theory it's to like cover something, but in reality it's just to like make it more, kind of push you into getting private health insurance. And I've never done the figures. I haven't done the sums as to whether it's in my interest to take that out. Sorry, just like tank the cost. Or if it's best to have the private health insurance and not tank the cost. My brother doesn't have private health insurance, so he hasn't, he's never had to like run those figures, I guess. The other thing in all of this is public health insurance, Medicare, doesn't cover things like dental. There was a whole thing about it at the last election. With one of the parties, the Green Party, being very much like, we're going to put dental on Medicare.
Harrison Wolf, broadcasting from between
that never happened.
the couch of society.
So my brother's
Radio.
currently thinking about, like, he hasn't been to the dentist in a while, and he's very conscious of that fact. Whilst also being conscious of the fact that it's going to cost a bit to go to the dentist. Oh, through your work. Interesting. So I am a little bit jealous of the English system, where it is just all covered under one kind of umbrella. I think that's a very kind of civilized way to do it. Instead, we've just got to kind of
yourself scarce during this next
make do, unfortunately.
Tickets can be exchanged for a visit to the museum.
I guess being a truck driver, it does make sense to have, like, eye tests for free. You probably want your truckies to see where they're going, you know? Oh, there you go. I guess that... I'm actually surprised you can still do that, given how hostile the... just England seems to be when it comes to trans people, at least in the media. Like, the English newspapers seem to really have it out for trans people. So I'm surprised to know that you can get gender assignment through the NHS. I need to figure out what this symbol is. Well, I reorganized it, as you may have noticed. Are we gonna do anything about that, chat? Yeah, there you go. I've reorganized it, so it's a much more, in my opinion, nice layout. We've got all of the staff rooms, like the analysis room and the workshop and stuff. Staff room, all that behind a staff only area. There's a bit more room over here. We've got the coffee shop over there. There's a nice run of just museum spaces. The grass area. Well, this might be a different museum to the last one you were at. We're currently, as you may be able to tell, in the air. And this is very much a space-themed museum, which I am very excited about. Wait, marketing campaigns? Is there marketing in this? Ah, yes. No, that was the previous museum, which was, I believe, science-themed, if I remember correctly. Huh. Didn't expect to get that. That's fine.
Announcement: our health and safety standards are being inspected.
Okay, well, we're gonna go back out there because I'm looking for this, the astral anomaly. I'm not too fussed about the cheesemongers. Let's take Angus Colossus out. They're in need of a... you know, a tour. Oh, why is it... why was there 2 of these? There wasn't 2 of these before, was there? Yes, same. I mean, it is... there are 2 crane arms holding it up. Guess we'll just get rid of one and... ah, it's because we're in the summer. Okay, we'll wait a bit then. Maybe send them here just to get some experience.
Stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
Was there a marketing room? Cafeteria, aquarium, analysis, staff room, gift shop. No marketing room.
Leaving for thorough
Not yet, at least.
investigation. They may be sometime.
So I've had time off this week, and I've got time off Oh, I did. No, you're right. I did have. I was away last weekend. So not last weekend, not the weekend just past, but the one before that. I was up in the Blue Mountains for, well, 3 nights basically. And that was lovely. Lovely weather, perfect temperature for the fireplace and all that kind of stuff. It was really nice. Yeah, we are. We're exploring the universe. So this is us here, obviously, and we're going over to Cheeseland over here. So I had a church. There was a possible church camp thing. Oh wait, sorry, that may have been 2 weekends ago, 2 or 3 weekends ago. I think I went on a Bible study weekend away. Last weekend, as in the weekend that just passed, I had a bachelor's thing, which was a whole deal. But if I wasn't on that, I would have been on a church camp.
Civic quality may vary from pristine.
Which may be what you're thinking of. But yeah, it's been a bit of a busy day. Busy couple of weekends for your pal Jow. The bachelor's thing was very much not my scene. It was the first time I saw cocaine in the flesh, and possibly MDMA. And there was just, you know, like heavy drinking and stuff like that. It just wasn't my vibe. So this was a university friend, just to clarify. And it was just very, very much not my scene. So I was originally going to leave on the Sunday morning, but I decided I'm going to leave early. Treat yourself. I did have one. There was a friend there who was sober, at least, and he's never been into the illicit drugs. I did feel he was going to leave on the Sunday morning, so I did feel a little bit bad about leaving a bit early. Nope, no free exhibits. But it was definitely like, I'm so not cool enough to be at this place. And also, I don't necessarily want to be this cool. Yeah. I mean, my PE teachers, like my health teachers, would be proud of me, I think, not giving into any kind of peer pressure or anything like that. We put that there. And we deploy the cheese wheeler here. Like that, I think. Does this need to be? Near a lily pad. Don't have lily pads, guys. If you keep asking for them, I still can't give them to you. I mean, I guess that is pretty important for a Queenslander. Okay, so I need to decorate that one better, but otherwise that's fine.
Buddy, what you want to do is point to the middle distance in a direction of your choosing and shout, "Look, a bear." You see, they're going to start turning, looking around, saying, "Hey, where's this bear?" Meanwhile, you fled the scene. Works every time.
Prior to making your donation, we'd like to remind you that all this stuff does not come cheap.
Okay, so you were covered by that over there. That's fine. Deal with that. It was also a bit sketchy driving up, I'll be honest. We were up in the Hunter Valley, and it's been quite... not quite wet, but it was like really misty. So I was driving up the highway, that was fine. But then as I approached the destination, got off the highway and onto like A roads, country A roads. And then after that, onto like country B roads. And they were both rough, like not well maintained. And like the cloud was really, really low. So like visibility was like 20 meters or something. So not ideal. Need to unlock this lily pond pad thing. Oh, that's a long way away. Soft enough suspension, at least. And I was... The Blue Mountains... So the trip with my family up to the Blue Mountains and the Bucks trip. Very thankful for the adaptive cruise control and the... what's the word? It's the kind of lane assist come basic, very basic self-driving. It's not quite self-driving, obviously, but it is, it's close. Close enough, at least, for my purposes. You can kind of just vibe a little bit.
Even aliens are asked to prepare themselves.
Thunderbolts, it sounds familiar, Thunderbolt's Way. I wouldn't be able to tell you what it is, but it sounds very familiar.
The expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
Yeah? I mean, country roads are often so much nicer than driving on the highway. What's this? A paranormal one? Interesting. Yeah, there was... I can't remember precisely, but it was definitely like... I mean, it wasn't helped by the fact that visibility was really rough.
Staff in need of medical attention.
But it was... There were a lot of places where it was like either under construction or probably should be under construction. They weren't necessarily super narrow, but I think it was just like, you know, one lane each way kind of thing. Not terrible, but not great either. No problems. I love it. Yay, shiny sticker. Okay, we're doing pretty well at catching those crooks. Thankfully.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
Yeah, I figured that was the case, because I remember Captain Thunderbolt, am I right in saying that? Is a dude. So it did... Maybe that's why it sounded familiar to me. Because of Captain Thunderbolt. What do we got? A cheese strimmer. He's kind of like a Ned Kelly character, right? You know, I guess they're all kind of the same bushrangers.
Guests are thrilled with the price of the cafe. Should we be happy about that?
Yes, we should. The cafe is my pride and joy. A nicer Ned Kelly. Okay, that's good. Ned Kelly is definitely maybe not the nicest guy out there. Ned Kelly is a bushranger, you know, a kind of like a Robin Hood character. A criminal slash guy fighting the man. And probably the same with Captain Thunderbolt. But I think Ned Kelly had pretty dubious motivations
Is leaving now.
in terms of like how justified it was.
You're going.
Whereas this Captain Thunderbolt person is a bit more of a gentleman. To check on the old salary situation.
New to the Cheesy Gubbins family of snacks, Cheesy Gubbins Zero. 0 calories, 0 cheese. 0 actual points.
Like $166 per meal at the cafeteria. It is a fantastic money spinner. Then again, I don't think I would pay that much money for the cafeteria. Not because... Not for... Like, it's just... It's cafeteria
Alert.
food, guys. Like,
Ads
why are
are
we spending
starting.
$100 billion on it?
Attention. Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
Get him, PA lady. Yeah, now you can see out. Oh, actually, can we paint the interior of this? A star wall, perhaps? That's the outside of it. But we cannot paint the inside. That's a real shame.
The expedition team are back to make up.
Please be the astral anomaly. Okay, it's this thing again. This time it's great. But we should probably research it though.
Lost time. Don't distract them.
Can't research this. Oh, and yeah, I can research this. Think? Let's say. Well, this exhibit will be destroyed. It will be used to improve your knowledge. Yeah, please. No free exhibits.
Announcement.
Sorry. Ooh, there's grid lines. That's useful.
Announcement. Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
No, we got some cheese ore out of it. It's not terrible. I just wanted to put this down. Gee, it's a big boy. Aha! So this is the chevron. I'm pretty sure, because that's that shape there, which is this. So if we did this, that opens that up, which activates that.
Are being inspected.
But I think we want to move that out of the way, obviously.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping.
Good.
View.
Do we have another square? No. Because we've destroyed that other one. Damn it. To the helicopter. Where are the squares at? Okay, we'll get a square. Wait, do we need survival skills? If that's the case, we should probably train some people in survival skills. Get trained in survival skills, please. Customer service for you. And for you. You. Restoration. Yes. Customer service. Customer service. Alright. Good hustle, everyone.
Check out the deals in the gift shop.
Yeah, please.
Might be too good.
Please check out the deals in the gift shop. For real though, are they too good? I feel like good value is like a good place to leave it. Need a bit more booze. We need some cheese ore on that one. Let's get some cheese.
The secret exhibit under the museum are purely speculative and wildly accurate.
Okay, he's gonna get survival skills. Excellente. Now we can go back to space with Angus Colossus and Mickey Hogwash. On the cheap. Love to save a bit of money. The boggy men make entrance through the toilet, which is why we have a security guard right here.
Point radio. Welcome back. That first trick, the old crying bear routine, is for... But what about avoiding trouble? Well, how about using the shadows? A cloak of darkness has shielded many from harm and sun irritation. So stick to the shadows, move at night, and if
As in this model, is this Zhao's final form?
or sun hat.
Don't know. I don't think so. Only because I would like the arms to be a bit more angular, I think.
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell, sell.
Yeah, constantly evolving. Alright, let's get back out. We didn't get what we wanted. No, Cosmo, you're doing that. Angus, you're hired.
To our team departing on an expedition.
So, I don't know. I think I mean, the dream would be to get, like, a custom model, right? Hey, fellas. Thanks. We, like, have a totally custom model.
Thieves have been prevented from escaping.
Which can be, you know, perfectly calibrated, as it were, to what I want it to be. That's probably not going to be super hard, but that'll be the dream. Actually, get rid of that. Firstly, put that there. Cool that to that. I don't know if I'd ever do a fursuit, to be honest. Just because I feel like this can be a bit better than a fursuit. Because one thing I've always, well, I say always, one thing I've not particularly liked about a fursuit is the fact that the eyes are always very, just kind of lifeless, you know? Because they are just permanently in one position. Whereas in something like this, in theory, if you're doing it properly, which I'll confess I'm probably not currently, you can have like the eyes actuate and stuff like that. More emotion on the face. Rather than just a single expression. And yeah, like you say, there are ways around it. But I do think that, at least from my interpretation of what I want Zhao to be, I think a digital manifestation like this is probably the best way to do it.
Announcement. Exhaustive expeditions may be exhausting.
Like, I have seen some...
Exhibit required.
Oh, sorry, I don't know how I got over there. A previously undiscovered black hole snares your vessel in its magnetic field and begins pulling it in. Reverse thrusters? I mean, surely you gotta try and reverse thrusters. Ugh. Transferring all power to the engines, the bucking vessel finally breaks free from the black hole's clutches, flinging the exhibit across the hull with a crunch. I don't know if that was a good outcome for that one.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
No one. I'm unfamiliar with the follow me eyes, but I have seen some very impressive work that people have done. Like, people have done full, like, I don't know how they do it, like LCD screens for eyes. I don't know how they can see out of it, but it's definitely possible to, like, overcome the qualms I have. Doesn't that just mean they're slightly inset? Like they're concave a little bit? Kind of, except instead of a protogen where it's like, you know, it looks like it's wearing some sort of helmet, right? I might be doing a protogen a disservice by saying that, but, you know. They're more like in the eye slots of a canine or a fox head. That's the ticket.
Our collective knowledge has increased.
And that should turn this on, which turns that on. Oh, yeah? I mean, I feel to an extent it's a never-ending thing, right? This yellow line, I guess that means they're not vibing with how far they're walking. If I turn that off, we're doing pretty great. But I feel like this is all the big ticket items, right? I feel like you want to cover those. I appreciate it's a long way, I get it.
See 'em before going to a hospital.
Honestly, one thing I have been seriously considering for quite a while at this point is kind of getting a little bit of a... Yeah, that won't do anything. A little bit of a an African wild dog. You know how they've got those kind of like brown, dark brown and white colorations on them? Kind of getting a little bit of that going on in Zhao, just to add a little bit of
That leads me to my final.
like another shade of something rather than just orange and black. Yeah, something a bit, you know, something a bit extra. What's the survey of this location like? Yeah, okay. We'll do that, and we'll do that, do that. Onwards.
Stay moving, like the wind or time. Be the loose orange on the deck of the ship of life. Keep it rolling. Above all else, you've got to trust that you know when it's time to go. See you.
Contactor enjoyed perusing the museum's vector for your satellite. No. Because I'm sure it is worth, like, you know, less than that, but it's worth more to me, like, in here.
Unauthorized time travel is not.
Yeah, this is new. I don't remember this being on Zhao 1.2.0, I guess. This is Zhao 2.1, I guess. But I don't hate it necessarily either. It's kind of growing on me a little bit. It was definitely not planned for, but I don't hate it. Need some more decor around here. Maybe some decals on the floor? Okay. Let's start with a banner. Get some light. Oh wait, hold on. You like floating balls. We can get some floating balls, no worries. What do you like again? Floating balls, which you're already adjacent to. But we'll have some more, because why not? Live a little. Like over here? Maybe. I haven't checked actually. I should like do a compare and contrast between 2.0 and 2.1.
Asking me questions will be made an example of. Thank you.
Epic quality. As opposed to, oh, cringe. Just 1 star? Couldn't be me. Nope, I'll send to the inventory so we can research it. Oh yeah! Unlock the next chapter. I think something was meant to light up there. Model mozzarella and a cheese fountain. Is the cheese fountain... Oh, I thought it was like more of like a cafeteria item. But yeah, I'll put it here. Sure, that seems unsanitary.
Minded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
Oh yeah. What's drawing you towards that out of curiosity? Anything in particular? Yeah, get researched, idiot. Okay. Well, let's head back to the museum map. That's Plywood Island. That's Wallian Wood. Is this remote rock? This is a remote rock. This is the one we need to do. Run an exhibition by attracting guests and hyping up its collection. So this is where we're going to learn about marketing, I guess. Damn, that's a big camera. That's got to be a film camera given the depth of it.
Critically acknowledged artist Zara Fitzpocket opens the
Zara
doors to her
Fitzpocket.
new pop-up exhibition today. The far-flung location would presumably cause
I like this
quite
kind
a
of circle
stir
thing.
if people knew it was happening. For now, the limited chatter is resigned to directions and whether or not they're worth following.
Okay, what's the go?
Botany exhibits may require
2-point artist
specific
Zara
guest
Fitzpocket is used to opening arts shows all over the county to packed crowds. But this new exhibit on a rock in the desert is going to be a stretch. Show that with the right marketing, no location is too remote for a hit museum. This exhibition will score total guest buzz. Good luck. Okay, so we've got Sprinkle level 3 unlocked. Got the bandage room that we can upgrade. Hello, I'm Zara. Welcome to Remote Rock. Isn't it striking? Isn't it funny? Isn't it a wonderfully strange location? Unfortunately, I forgot to send out the invitations to the exhibit. Again, making the location strange, but not so wonderful. Build a marketing office and start getting the word out. The exhibition will be running for a year and I can't have a failure on my hands. Not again. Righto. Let's get marketing, chaps. I think we might need a big one. Does anything over here help? This helps with marketing effectiveness?
Guests should leave with the same number of bones they arrive.
I mean, that's a good policy to follow in a lot of things. Like when you're going to work, you want to leave with the same number of bones you arrived with. You built a marketing office. Fabulous. Use marketing to attract guests to the museum or boost their buzz. Campaigns have a range of effects, but I'll leave the decisions up to you. You'll need to employ qualified assistants to run marketing campaigns. As thanks for leading the exhibition, you'll receive a perk for each bonus objective you complete. The guests will be here soon. Hopefully. Okay, standing desk. You know that's what's up. In a marketing office, assistants can run powerful marketing campaigns to boost different facets of the museum. Guest marketing campaigns allow you to attract more guests to the museum, as well as target guests with particular interests. Run campaigns for exhibits, themes, or subcategories to create additional buzz around the museum. So we need more buzz, and as well as attracting chaps. Okay, and what is the theme of this? Spooky. Supernatural. Let's increase that. Put a perk on that bad boy. Let us hire Joey Bilge.
That if you don't seem interested, you probably...
We're going to start a marketing campaign for... Let's say tourists. A standard tourist campaign. What would a supernet? That would add more buzz, increased chance of up to 40% of guests arriving with a favorite subcategory. No, I think we just want more guests to start. Engage. I still want to put together a ref sheet for Zhao at some point. That's, unfortunately for you guys, that's just going to be one of those things that I'm going to be saying for a long time, I think. And it's not just because I like the sound of my own voice. It's because I'm just bad at actually executing. I don't mean to be rude to Mr. Bilge here, but why do you lower the standing desk if there's no chair? Surely you want to just keep it high. Taz on Blue Sky, eh?
I'm reminded to filter what I say.
I might have a squiz, at least to have a look at what a ref sheet looks like. Okay, we got some fellas coming through. And they want us to earn money from tours. Okay. Your boy can put together a mean tour. Nope. This tour sucks. Maybe it's because it's not... The actual exhibits are kind of a bit trash. in terms of like decoration around them. We're just gonna pause that for now. I don't really have any like spooky stuff. Got lampposts, museum columns. I know, Jordan. That's why
Attention.
I do declare that Jesus is Lord.
Concerned for staff safety.
Welcome on in, by the way. How are you doing? Well, I hope. Ah, thank you. That does make it easier for me to find him. I don't think I've actually encountered this chap before.
Hello?
I'll have to have a look. Hello! Oh, this is an interactive part of it, I guess. Where you run a... Oh, it is a... I was going to say where you run a seance. Yup, it's a seance simulator. Dan Tornado, you're hired. And as your first act on the job, you're getting trained in marketing.
Hi,
We
I'm
need
Hayley
30,000
Brown,
guest
and
bars.
you're listening to Digging Deeper, the show that covers all things related to archaeology, science, and genre-bending video games.
Ooh, genre-bending video games.
With a listener's question from Rosa Skivyslogger, who asks, who would win in a triathlon, a tortoise or a sloth? Joining me now to answer your question
Tough
is
call.
Professor Hamish Curlybags from Pebbly Frog Sanctuary. Welcome, Professor.
A pleasure to be here, Hayley. You know, in a straight triathlon, I'd have to give the edge to the sloth.
Oh, interesting. Any particular reason?
Well, tortoises can't swim, Hayley.
And there you have it. In a race to run, swim and cycle over 50 kilometres, the sloth edges it by a drowning.
There you go, good to know. Informative.
Running tours at this time. Thank you.
We definitely need to increase the decor, but I can't really do much about it. The hell is this man-eating plant? Oh, sorry. You stay down. Oh, you get $500 for this, eh? Don't mind if I do get $500 for this.
Announcement. Childish behaviour will be met with childish retribution.
As it should. Let's try and get some more buzz. Desmond Pyramid. You're also hired. And guess where you're going? That's right, to the classroom to learn about marketing. How much for the chairs? Oh, it's supernatural decoration? Weird. I won't judge. Not gonna look at gift horse in the mouth. I feel like that's just like moving out decoration. That's fine. Right. That.
Restoration should be left to the professionals. No
I mean, even
vigilante
that's kind of
listed.
mid. Unfortunately. Here we do. Let's just leave it at 2, and we'll go from there. See if that cuts the mustard, as it were. Oh, you can only have one of those. You can only have one marketing desk. That's a bit weird. We're gonna have another drawing board. I'm gonna put this here.
The museum apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
Get it. Steve Crumble, apparently there's a letter. Get on that. No, we don't need to do that. The carpet does look really nice. It should be older, I think, given that this seems to just be old stuff. For the decoration theme. Free stuff. Let's go. I want these guys to be working up a storm. I'm gonna market the pants of this. Oh, there's a gift shop. No wonder. I wonder no one. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, we're gonna just assign you to this.
Should go without saying, but here goes. No climbing on bones, fossils, or other prehistoric memorabilia.
Steve? Yeah, you're in zone 1. This is your domain. Me? Or... I mean, this lady definitely could. The voiceover lady in this game, because she's great. We're not... We're cutting it close. Oh, shucks. Shadow? You reckon? I'm not so confident about that. Hey, anyone gonna, like, step up to the plate? Derek Schockerman. Oh yeah, there's no information over here. Hey, buddy. I sold the damn thing instead of picking him up. Derek, you're gonna make me mad. And you might like me when I'm mad. I'm not gonna judge. No, not Horatio. Derek, because he's right next door.
Back to the show. Now, have you ever wondered whether we're living in a computer simulation? Well, according to Professor Morris Pumpkinhandle, we very well may be.
Not Morris Pumpkinhandle.
Yet to be peer-reviewed thesis, Pumpkinhandle claims that we're living in a live service, free-to-play, massively multiplayer arcade beat-em-up.
Oh, imagine getting put into a live service game. That would be the worst.
The existence of violence and the ability for planes to fly as proof. A simulation. Can you imagine?
I guess it wouldn't be too bad if I was the...
From the soundtrack. Wait.
Like, would you want to be a base character in a...
Discussing the museum's insurance policy.
In a live service game, or would you want to be like one of the extra ones, you know? Like a paid... Well, are you looking at me? You are. I hate that. I don't like that at all. Yeah? I'm not gonna say that I'd be the best character, because I've never played a fighting game myself, outside of, like, Super Smash Brothers. But I'd like to think I'd do alright. With the old fisticuffs. Yeah, not a fan of these. It is a nice touch, though.
Staff haven't been trained in ages.
I think it would be really good if, like, the lights occasionally went out in this exhibit, in, like, the supernatural exhibits, and, like, the mannequins were in a different position when the lights came back on or something. That would be cool. We get it, man. You're spooky. I mean, obviously there'd be like the standard ones, like the ka-chow and the cha, you know, the punching and the kicks and the karate. Outside of that, I'm not entirely certain what my moves would be. Maybe some sort of, I mean, it'd have to be some sort of like Star Fox like pistol thing or something, right?
Not as many as we could.
That'd be pretty cool.
Stands are full.
Where are the security guards? Well, there's only one of them, so that's kind of fair, I guess. Oh, there's no donation thing over here. This is just a comedy of errors here, chat. We're not going to get silver, but that just is what it is. Super jump, yeah, that could be fun. Maybe have some sort of like wrist cannon thing, like Samus. I always went for Samus in Super Smash Bros. Primarily because they just looked like a cool person in armor, and that was enough for me.
For everyone asking, toilets are located in the bathroom. You're welcome.
Oh, that's good to know. How have we not sold 10 tickets? Or has that reset? Also, this tourist campaign is really not going well. Because we have yet to attract 5 tourists. I guess they're hard to get. As soon as this finishes, we're starting again. Oh, it has finished. What is this then? Just on the off chance we get another tourist in. But that's not, they're not going to be able to make it to the door. Even if they did arrive right now. Yeah, gotta get the selfie before you get the ticket, mate. Good choice. Oh, just got that in. Yay, we got a beanbag. We got pretty close to silver, actually. Receive 2 more stars across your museums. So we can go for 3 stars now. But I think because we have encountered spookiness, let's go do a spooky museum. What do you mean by your strikers? I'm unfamiliar with that. Is that a fighting game term? Like I summon my boys and they start throwing punches for me?
Today, we've got some intrigue that's close to home, and that home may be haunted. Yes, that's the story that listeners reported hearing an advert for an old hotel yesterday on
That is
2
spooky.
Point Radio. This out-of-circulation commercial piqued the interest of many supernatural enthusiasts,
Charge my Fitbit.
believing we'd had a shared encounter with the other side. And I admit, I would have my suspicions too, if the hilarious people in charge of our adverts hadn't done this several times before.
Gosh darn those hilarious people in charge of their adverts. The nerve. Oh, we got a map kiosk. A camera with 2 and a glass bench. Oh la la.
Museum staff may not listen to the radio while
Or working. Damn. The Department of Culture identified this abandoned hotel as a perfect site to investigate the supernatural. Its spectral ratings are off the charts, making it easily one of the most haunted places in 2 Point County. Send expedition teams to the netherworld to find mysterious supernatural exhibits with unusual side effects. Just because something is scary doesn't mean it's amazing or interesting. Horror can be quite the crowd pleaser. So we need to do all of this. First, we're going to deploy some ticket booths. Here and here. I'm gonna do my walled off thing again because I enjoyed that. I thought it looked pretty cool. Having the walled off area for all the staff stuff.
Guests are reminded to bring an inquisitive mind, as well as lots of money.
Lots of money, please. If we're going to the Netherworld, we're definitely going to need some sort of recovery. Because that's just going to be a psychic damage, if nothing else. You there, boxes. $400 for a wooden crate. I'm in the wrong business. I should be in the wooden crate business. I don't know what that is or what that looks like. But apparently it's quite profitable. Oh, and if we get rid of you, we move you a bit further out. Can't put you there, but that's fine. And put a door there. Excellent. I'm just gonna, like, cordon off all of that. Oh, you can put a window in it. I forgot that. Okay.
We do not offer a student.
Complete an expedition to the Infernal Station, and we need to hire a supernatural. Revere Latrine, you're hired. With a name like that, you gotta be quality. The Netherworld. The road more traveled isn't always a breeze. The station is crammed with dead travelers waiting for a train that never stops. Spooky. Let's do that. Let's get some more experience.
The expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
Get some assistance on the go. I'll deploy a toilet in here for the staff so they don't have to urinate with the peasantry. And I think we also want to deploy a map kiosk, because I don't actually know what that is. Increases the guest's desire to stay from the map stand.
Returning guests are reminded that we
Guests can buy a map to plan their own expeditions around the museum. So that could be very useful to have then. That's that's supernatural decor? Okay, I'll take your word for it. Isaac Humbug, get in here. We've got a bit of tidying up to do around the place. What other doors do we have? Do we have any, like, bigger doors? No, those are the biggest doors. Okay. It's fine. And Reg Troshok. A bit of security going on. Oh, we already got an exhibit. I didn't know that. What are we waiting for? Oh, the haunted mannequin. How spooky. Welcome to Whalian Lodge. My name is Winston Whalian, the proprietor of this establishment. At least I used to be when I was alive. And this was a hotel. In a lot of ways, though, things are the same. Just me and all the empty rooms. People said the hotel would never work. It's too remote, too old-fashioned, too near that rift to the Netherworld. And they were right, so far. But I've not given up hope. Not entirely. As long as you're here, that's one more guest than usual. Things are already looking up. Yes, yes. Already got a security guard game. Don't even worry about it, my man. A spooky portrait. A catacomb wall. Ooh, that is spooky. A chandelier. A candle. The most scary thing of all. Banners. Let the guests enter.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio.
Yes, I know we don't have that. I just sold it. Give me a second. Because I don't want them to have an exit over here. Eh? Nope, just this. I just want to have an exit here to the helicopter. Ah, damn it. I did it out of order.
Into 2 Point Radio. I'm Harrison Wolf. Or am I? Things aren't always as they seem, or how they sound.
Ah, damn it. Why does that wall do that sometimes?
And what you can trust while you listen to this next song.
Guests should touch as little as possible at all times. Thank you.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good rule to follow at a museum. Look with the old eyes, not with the hands, as it says. Yeah, right? You really do. Like, just anything with an archway, right? I feel like Gothic is archway. Maybe I'm wrong. Where'd the security guard go, huh? The hotel has always been bothered by roaming ghouls escaped from the netherworld. Free spirits are sure to scare away the living. But once they've calmed down, maybe they'd like to stay. Yes, yes. Prepare rooms and the guests will stay. Build a poltergeist room for the guests. For the spirit, sorry. At the Walian Lodge, we assure each guest their perfect room, or we would, had we any guests. Yes, yes. Okay, build a poltergeist room. He looks as good a space, doesn't he?
Announcement. Please hydrate constantly. Thank you.
That's a lot of hydration. So we put a thing there. A cuck chair. Actually, there's no bed, so it's just a chair. Heater. Oh, and then they've got different, like... for different, poltergeists, I guess. The enraged spirit will break free and cause chaos in the museum. Supernatural experts can pacify and return spirits to poltergeist rooms. Spirits lose patience each time they break free from their poltergeist room. When a spirit runs out of patience, it will leave the museum, for good. There's a disgruntled gentlefolk spirit roaming around the grounds of the hotel. Send a supernatural expert to calm them down before it gets annoying.
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist.
A spirit, gentlefolk, is loose and causing chaos. A supernatural expert needs to calm them down. So they're a gentlefolk. Does that have a specific thing? Dark Age? Industrial Age, perhaps. Can't do anything for that because it needs research, so... Oh, there's two of them. Maybe Vivian Eastgate will help as well. By default, free spirits are returned to their assigned poltergeist room. Spirits without a room will be sent to your inventory. Head to your inventory and move the spirit into the new poltergeist room. Multiple spirits can stay in the same room. Just be mindful of their preferences when giving them roommates. Well, in that case, let's move this over here. So you can have a 360 view through those two-way mirrors. Let's just wall that off before anyone gets any ideas. That guy was like, oh, yeah, I can get in that way. No, you can't.
PM accepts disposable income.
Gentlefolk. Wants a bed, wants any seating. This won't do. No, no. Create poltergeist room with decor that matches our guest's personality and preferences. This spirit is from the industrial age. I'm sure they'd love some antique decorations. You can change the room decor itself by selecting a room. This guest won't care for the hotel's signature style. At the Walian Lodge, we assure each guest their perfect room. Yes, yes. Each poltergeist has their own taste and preference. Provide a specialist experience with spirits to keep them happy and immersed and under control. Select a poltergeist room to change its room decor. Add room decor with complementary decor items. Immersed spirits lose their peace slower than normal. Provide for your poltergeist to avoid unwarranted breakouts and chaotic free spirits. Yeah, I mean, some of the churches there were very impressive. Ooh, that's a nice fireplace. I'm gonna have 2 chairs because I'm gonna put down 2 people. That's a bit kind of Art Deco. Well, sorry. Mid-century modern, that's the word. Nicely done. Providing spirits with a room that matches their preference will increase their immersion. Keeping spirits immersed and comfortable slows their loss of peace. Spirits may be dead, but they'd still like to have a good time. Keeping poltergeists entertained is another way to promote peace and prevent unwanted breakouts. Nothing a gramophone can't fix. The poltergeist seems much happier. Yes, yes. No longer red and spewing ectoplasm. Visits from your supernatural expert should keep it that way. Perhaps you can find more guests in the netherworld. Here are some cargo item ideas that should make exploration a little less ghoulish. Spirits at the endless dump should be eager for a change of scenery. Yes, yes. Spirits can stay in poltergeist room. Guests will view spirits from outside at a safe distance. Spirits lose peace over time. When a spirit has no peace, it will break out of their room and lose an instant of patience. Once a spirit with no patience is left, it will leave the museum forever. Keep spirits entertained and immersed with appropriate decorations to slow their decay. Supernatural spirits will check in on poltergeists to keep them calm and pacify any free spirits that will get loose. I think we can put this chap in here as well. Oh, it's full? Interesting. Is that because it's too small? Perhaps. What if we did this? Aha! Now there is room for another. I mean, yeah, there are so many buildings and churches in particular that are just older than Australia is, at least in terms of like the built environment of Australia. It's crazy.
The same to you? Well, here's the story. Again, feeling a little dizzy, experiencing some headaches, producing much more light than usual. Doc told me I had lightheadedness. Next
I think
thing
we're doing
you know,
alright in
I'm
terms of
screwing my head, replacing
that
it with a
room.
new one.
I don't know if we need to have like an information stand for it. Oh yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, let's slap a couple down then.
If they got the right model.
Yeah,
While the toilets are
there's a whole like
they should be
thing about how you built
thank you.
churches back in the day. You couldn't just slap them together. They were like proper structures and as you were kind of getting at, like, motifs, even in the way it was, like, arranged. Let's get some snacks so I can deep throat the baguettes like they want to do. And I have a bin. Oh, a coffee machine? Yes. And a microwave as well. It's not super common, at least my church I think has bells, but it's not common for them to be like rolled out, unfortunately.
Guests are reminded that an
I don't think where I want to put the gift shop.
mostly.
I think I want to move these over here, deeper into the museum. And I have the gift shop here, at least for now. Oh, we gotta get somewhere to sit down as well. The nether bench. Ooh, spooky! Yeah. I mean, church bells just in general sound really nice. When I was away with the family, we went to a place called Bathurst, which is like a country town, just a little bit further west than the Blue Mountains. And they had like a Karelian, I think it's called, where it like played like a tune almost on a set of bells. It was weird because I don't think it works super well, to be honest. Like, I think it was trying to do too many things. In my opinion, at least. Oh yeah, let's dress up like a ghost. That'll really go down well with the guests.
Reminded that I don't know where things are. I am not a map.
Speaking of maps, here's one. Okay, they said to check out the, this place. The Endless Dump. The dead have been working on their giant steaming pile of garbage since the advent of mortality. It's a profound testament to their boundless accumulation of waste and loss. Doesn't smell great either. Okay, so we probably want to avoid getting possessed. And we probably want to be able to camp. Okay. So what we need to do is some training.
Guests are reminded to read about the exhibits and stop asking me.
Oh man, you pooped so hard you ruined the toilet. Okay, what's the go? You are gonna get some happy thoughts so you don't get possessed. And And I'm going to say you are going to get some camping skills. Yeah, that's a pretty radical poop if they broke the toilet. Unfortunately, we've only got one janitor, so we're going to hire another one. We can put out a fire, which I think could be useful in the future. Oh yeah, we haven't done our cheeky theft prevention trick. Does it actually work? Maybe.
Mess on the floor. Robo-janitor. Dryer on the fritz. Robo-janitor. The Robo-janitor is designed to fix absolutely everything, with some major exceptions.
Okay, no one's manning the ticket booth. That seems
What would we do without
like an oversight. Unlocked Paranormal Investigation Agency.
Alert. Ads are starting.
The old HQ of the PDA, Paranormal Investigation Agency, a group dedicated to controlling and, at the very least, noticing ghosts, spirits, and paranormal life. Productivity has plummeted since it was stolen by the Netherworld. Ew, stepped in ectoplasm. Ew, gross. Get some customer service on the go as well.
Yes, I suppose we would. Robo-janitor, coming soon from Bungle Technologies.
This is not a pre-recorded announcement. I'm actually here. Hello.
Grot, get in here. I'm not actually certain if I would go to this place. Seems a touch creepy, huh? Sorry, fellas, I'm just gonna move the room over a touch. No, that's not ideal either. Maybe I need to move it this way a bit. I just feel like I was crowding out some of the corridors, you know? It's a clever idea, I think, for the supernatural exhibit, having like almost a zoo of ghosts.
Guests for the screening of Perilous Spandex in Theatre 4 are reminded that this is still not a cinema.
A plebeian spirit. Ooh, that's quite insulting. Happy thoughts. And look, we might as well get some experience on the way. Onwards to victory.
Team, leaving for thorough investigation. They may be some time.
Okay, I'm going to try and reorganize this a little bit. Get the door in there. And the return chute here. Lovely. That didn't really do much. Actually, I was hoping to put a a workshop there, and I think I've just exacerbated the problem. You're invalid. There we go. You need to... That's a full space, but the toilet is too big unless... Put that there, get rid of that, get rid of this, put that there. Yes. Move this here, put that there. And then we can put the workshop in here. Like that, assuming we had space. So I'm just gonna do this. Move this over here. Get the workshop space here. Like that. Actually, should we put it here? With the door there. And of course the device here. Like this. That'll do.
See some exhibits before
That'll do for now.
too tired. It's better than after.
I think it's just cool to look into, you know?
The expedition team are back from the Netherlands.
What do we got? People from the beginning of modern times might seem like they are from the recent past, but they're not. Time keeps moving, and that was ages ago. This is a supernatural industrial age spirit. It could fit comfortably, I think, in here. Your undead facilities are great. I'm sure guests are enjoying the supernatural exhibits for the most part. But to satisfy the Department of Culture, we need to provide more for the living. Some interactive displays could liven up the place and add some much-needed entertainment for those lucky enough to be alive. There's something new and on theme. Ooh. A seance simulator. Ooh la la. Surely we've got some better doors than... Yeah, there we go. That's the ticket. That's what the doctor ordered. I know this bloody archway's bollocks.
On 2-Point Radio. We're back on 2-Point Radio.
Yeah, that's the business.
You're listening to the recently removed and more recently replaced face of Harrison Wolf. I'm supposed to read something
Do we
for
have
now.
uh,
The paper looks blank. Must be my new
a janitor?
eyes.
No.
Those mad scientists can take
I
my
think
words,
we need a
but
janitor.
they can't silence my voice.
We need a janitor trained in this thing? Yes, I think we do. Alas. It is okay. Ursula Pollard is ready and willing to get trained. In workshop stuff.
Announcement. Donations are voluntary. You wouldn't know it, but they are.
Put it maybe here or there. But that looks so much better. My one thing is there's no torches on this side. That's the only bummer. As always, half the fun for me is the gift shop. We're just going to expand that. significantly.
Assistant needed in the gift shop. The tat won't sell itself.
Ah, it just
Guests are
collides
stuck in the
just.
museum. Someone should probably help them.
That'll do. What's all this then? Okay, we're building the seance machine. We need another register. 100%. I don't have any posters. Oh, what am I doing?
Guests are reminded that whilst
Gotta have the posters that no one really seems to buy.
it is much nicer.
Prehistory, marine, botany, supernatural. Aha. Wonderful or dreadful, this place is confusing me. Prove you've turned the old hotel into an actual museum by receiving 1-star rating on the Department of Culture. Damn, that's big. Activate buzz bonuses on 85% of the exhibits. Near any cursed object? Oh, that's gonna be uncomfortable to acquire, I imagine? Oh, speaking of which, there's one over here. Let's find it then. You there, Isaac. We need to not get possessed.
The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
So I imagine, Shadow, that today for you is just going to be resting up with the having done all that walking the other day. Would I be right in saying that, or am I
The expedition team have
being a bit
returned.
pessimistic?
Someone has gained afterlife XP. Call them life lessons.
Yeah, we're going to put up the poster. Nope. Move it a little bit further out. Lovely, it's perfect. Really brings the room together. Crate has arrived. Roach Burger Animatronics. Admiral Ketchup may offer a limited range of condiments, but he keeps one solid beat. The forces of evil may shower the museum in litter, may cause guests to ignore bins. I believe this may be
Priceless
cursed.
exhibits are not for sale, but I am willing to hear a number. Wow me.
So if we can expand...
False alarm. There are two. And every piece of paper. The question was on the back. Sorry about that, Michelle. I can read you loud and clear. Let's see. I don't have a question, but could you put it...
No, I want to move you. Over here. Is this not a cursed item? It is a cursed item. Oh, it's just not close enough. I see. There we go, that's close enough now. Let's get rid of this one. What do you like as decor? Candle. That can be arranged. Firstly, we need some way to find out about how spooky this all is. Put in a map stand as well, so you know where you are. And then we shall put in a candle. One candle coming up. A spooky portrait, perhaps. The catacombs. So we need to try and get the rest of this not
See what happens.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I hope you got what you wanted. That's our show, folks. Time to ice my new face.
Are non-exchangeable, non-refundable, and non-transferable. But you should still buy one.
Gonna get another one of these guys just so we can really make sure that these guys are chill. Oh, you're a plebeian, not a gentlefolk. My mistake, sir. Egg on my face.
Wait. So, what's in the box?
Okay, we got the other roach burger part. Get back in the helicopter. We want to keep going. While the going's still good. The helipad is supremely reachable from the staff. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, Close Encounters of the Third Kind is pretty spooky. Plebeian, another one. Send to the inventory. Let's go again.
Join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back.
Oh my goodness gracious. Why is there so much trash around here? I'll admit, I don't have any bins, but guys... I don't even know where the trash is coming from. To be honest. Oh, it's because it's cursed. That's right. That was a cursed item. I forgot. Get Kim Volcano in here as well.
Staff requires medical attention. Not this again.
Okay, we're getting there. Attached to the exhibit.
Have returned. Survey complete.
Get back on out there, guys. We're not done yet. How big is this? This plot is pretty big. Yeah, sure. We'll show off the twisted torso. Nailed it. We got the antique sofa and the antique rug. No one at the Department of Culture has been brave enough to explore the supernatural or even visit your hotel. Good thing I didn't warn you.
You're back on 2 Point Radio with the news that next week's episode of Strange, Isn't It? Will feature the county's supernatural museum, where spirits from the netherworld visit comfortably in period-appropriate hotel rooms. Apparently, the episode will focus on soft furnishings and the evolution of room service.
I mean, looking at that hotel now,
I must say, while the few episodes...
particularly the pitched roof, it's got a very much overlook hotel
they were
look to it from The Shining
strange.
movie, at least. To my eyes.
The expedition team have returned.
Yes, it's the last piece. Lovely.
Someone has gained.
The path through the netherworld is sealed by nether gates to block the path to the living. Oh yes, oh yes. You'll need spirit gates to open the spirit keys to open the nether gates. I shouldn't be doing this, no, but I know how to make such a key, or something close enough. If the netherworld finds out, I'll be in undead trouble. Yes. But I can't say no to more guests. There is more than one nether gate to choose. As you're doing the expeditions, I'll leave it up to you. Yes.
Should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
Get security watching that. Archibald Broccoli, get in here. We might just throw down a zone. Kind of here-ish. And Kim Volcano can patrol that zone.
For an unlimited time, Roachburger meals now include a free Roachburger character. For free! Collect them all by eating here constantly. There's the Roachburglar, Sally Salt, Admiral Ketchup, Gurney, and the rest. Remember? They're back, and this time, it's for good.
Okay, we're definitely in need of a cafeteria, given the amount of people manning the the vending machines. And I think I've spied a good spot for one. Right here.
Guests are welcome to eat and drink while in the museum. Someone thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, it is a bit weird actually to be having drink services in the museum. I hadn't thought about it until she mentioned it. But it does seem unwise. That'll do. Jasper Claridge. Aussie Factory. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, we've got them all there. Is there any spooky ones? Ghost Pepper Chili? 10% Supernatural Buzz? 10% Happiness? Hoglog Cereal increases energy? I think... Yeah, we'll put Ghost Pepper Chili in there. And let's increase the energy, I think, with some Hoglog Cereal.
Guests who are unable to show a valid ticket will be named and then shamed.
I might put in just some two-person ones. People like myself who might be coming just on their lonesome. Then we're gonna come over here, get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of that. So you have to go in there. Okay, you want entertainment. Is there something more I can add for you, sir? A bookcase might be useful. And a more comfortable chair.
The museum hopes for less crime and fewer crimes. Does that make sense?
Are you stuck? You were stuck. I see. That makes sense. Ah, that's shooting back up. Amazing what'll happen when you get unstuck. Why are you taking the food out here, man? Make a spirit key from the workshop. Can do.
Staff requires medical attention. Not this
Just the
again.
one, I think, to start with. But I also think we've got two plebeian spirits to accommodate in our museum as well. Okay, this is the edge of the build zone, it looks like. That's alright, we can make this work. I think for the time being, do that.
Port vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
And then that should be enough. Put these two in here. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay, you're in the right room. And we need a donation collector. That'll do nicely. And we'll put down some information. Thingies.
Prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
Need to fix up the floors as well, to be honest. It's kind of bugging me. Doesn't matter too much, yes, but... well, it's the principle that matters. Better. Beautiful. Smashing.
Guests are reminded that historical importance isn't necessarily visible.
I have perimeter around the different rooms, actually. Might be nice. Yeah, that looks the business. Okay, so we've done that, and this, and that. We've got the spirit key. Now be used in the spirit door. So we can go to the Nethergate North. The northern route to the Netherworld's capital is blocked by a strange and sinister door. The western route... a staff with a curse. I didn't know we had a curse. Or the southern route. They all take a lot of fellas. Which way, Western man? Let's go to Northern Gate. You. You. And you. Ooh. Yeah, our total is not high enough to avoid that. It's what? 6 plus 4 plus 4, 14, so I need one more. Okay, maybe we go on a lesser mission in the meantime. Just to kind of get our level up, you know?
Team leaving for thorough investigation. They may be some time.
I think we should try and get some other interactive item, perhaps. In the meantime, possibly this. 'Cause I feel like it kind of relates to the supernatural, right? I mean, a UFO is pretty spooky. Eccentric explorer Wiggy Silverbottom is going to be visiting the museum. Jolly good.
Staff can receive trade.
Great signal is a bad sign. Sends. It's a cursed object. Okay.
To be less useless and more useful.
Let's slap it down here. What do you need buzz-wise? Candles. Everyone loves candles. All of these exhibits are big on the candle front. Yeah, my fault for not putting down information stand straight up. Yeah, we'll have it next to the toilet. That's a good place to have it. Don't have a place to get donations from. Not one thing, it's another, hey?
A celebrity is visiting the museum. I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
Was it this one? Yeah. Let's go back on out. With old mate Vivian. Keep getting them experienced. What's the vibe like, my man? Ludwig Corporeal Jones. Seems suspicious. Aha! The creepy doll that always looks at you. With friends like this, who needs sleep? Me.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Does something feel familiar? Then you must have
Customized name.
exquisite
Oh,
taste.
Haunted Doll
For the
1.
uninitiated, I am Sir Nigel Bickleworth, Baron of the Airwaves, envoy to your ears. What took you so long?
Announcement. Our health and safety standards are being inspected.
Okay. I guess I'm here for a little bit. Hello, Wasabi. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Ignore the kind of botched time travel. Shalom indeed. I should be over here. Is it because I'm in the wrong spot? Hold on. Where's the pedal? It is because I'm in the wrong spot. Okay, I haven't taken into account the fact that I can move the thing around. Thank you for the posture check. How have you been, Wasabi? Well, I hope.
Guests should remain cautious when learning about
Oh, jeez, let's all go here, huh? I'm just gonna redeem some. What am I talking? Redeem some. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm too Twitch pilled. Hanging in there. Sometimes that's all we can ask, right? But good on you for doing that. Okay. Wait, are there different challenges for the different ones? No, they're all the same. Oh, wait, hold on. Slightly different. Oh, the Flying feet? I don't know what that is. Okay, let's just go this way. Okay, once they're not in a criminal pursuit. That's the ticket.
Guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party.
How many security guards? We need another one. Colin Hero. I mean, that's a great name. What was it? What was the one that you went to when you were a kid?
Caught in the act. What a bad guest.
I'm actually quite pleased with that double door situation there. An animal museum? That's kind of cool. Like a natural history one, you mean? I'm actually not entirely certain how I'd answer the question myself. I think the Powerhouse Museum here, which is kind of like a science and invention museum, would probably be what I'd answer.
There's a crate on the
Not only have you established a great museum, but a haunted hotel too. You've earned Mr. Wallian's trust. He's reopening the heart of the old hotel, or you are. Wallian Lodge is a listed building, which means no editing the structure of the place, okay? It's the price you pay for its unique charm. Yes, let's go with charm. Unlocked ice spires. Interesting. And then we go this way with the key again to go another else. I used to dream of hosting the county's most famous and illustrious guests. Yes, yes. And then the hotel was an enduring failure. But you have shown that anything can happen. Yes, yes. It's time to reopen the main lodge. It's time to reopen to main lodge for the very first time. There are famous spirits throughout the netherworld. Perhaps you could convince them to stay in the hotel. Famous spirits are one-of-a-kind exhibits. They only lived once. Well, that makes sense. Displaying a spirit of significance would be a huge attraction for the museum. Look out for special marker that indicates the presence of a famous spirit when looking at the expedition for interest. Points of interest. The diamond marks the presence of a unique exhibit. Famous spirits are more demanding than their less famous counterparts. Keeping them happy and peaceful is sure to be a challenge.
guests should enjoy their visit.
An olden dummy. A wild meditation spot.
Whatever you think that might be.
What is this themed for? Hotel decor. Okay. A super duper fancy theatrical play. What was the theme of it? Like, what was the name of the production, I guess? Can we get rid of this? Okay, we can get rid of that. Alright. Do you really need an information board for that, man? There's literally nothing in there. Is that the staff room or something?
Attention. Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
Can I move that? Can move it, okay. No, I might do that later. Just so they can look at it from all four sides, you know? Ooh, there's more up here. For some reason this one is not really crushing it. Might be time to deploy a tour on a related note.
And now, some news. Development at Bungle Technologies HQ came to a grinding halt today. It's been reported that CEO Sophie Nova meant to lock herself in her office for a power nap, but
Length is
unknowingly sent
bad.
the entire facility to lockdown. It's been several days now, and employees wait eagerly for their slumbering employer.
What if we
Some
did
kind
that,
of
got rid of
fairy
that,
tale.
and that,
That's how
and just
little
went from
I know
there to
about it.
there? No, not great, okay. Gotta be very cunning about how you're planning these routes.
The museum has a tour stand, but no tours. Why is that?
That'll do. That's as good as anyone. We need to get some exhibits for that. Need guests and quick feet. We don't have. We do have customer service, but we don't have quick feet. But Miss Latrine could be trained to have quick feet. Perfected the design of the spa point to increase its energy boost, durability, and buzz as much as possible.
Of wear and or tear. They're not.
But that requires bits and bobs. That might be useful to have.
Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
With an Egyptian exhibit, like an actual archaeological finds in glass and a giant sarcophagus that play was a theatrical dance of the sugar plum fairy. It was both Egyptian stuff and a play. Huh. Now that is interesting. Why would you want to donate for this? There is nothing here. It's just an empty room. No, not Miss Doolittle. Oh, actually, maybe Miss Doolittle. We put down the lamp, and does it light anything up? No, it just stands there. Very good.
They don't know what they're talking about.
They are actually donating. Oh my goodness. Why would you do that? They're empty. The rooms are empty. There's nothing in here. Boris Bottomley. You're hired. Get in here. I'm gonna put in a staff room over here. Because it looks like we're gonna have two separate wings of the museum, basically.
The expedition team have returned. Someone has gained afterlife XP.
A Yeti. That I didn't see
Life
coming.
lessons. It's important.
Natural? Probably right? Natural, yeah. We don't need that. Don't need that. Do not need that. Or this. Or that. I'm gonna say they don't want the television. But look, I'm open for feedback on that. They may want the television later on. I'm gonna assume that's like a bed of some description, right? No, this is the bed. Okay. So what's the meditation spot then? Get a bench. Get a wild bonfire. Waterfall. The waterfall there. Bonfire there. And the chair here. Got a pretty sick pad, my man.
Guests are reminded that you haven't seen me before.
Come on, go away. Get all around there now. The last kind of big exhibit I went to, I can't remember if it was an Egyptian exhibit or if it was a Mayan exhibit. Did he just come out of that well? I think he may have come out of that well. That was pretty cool. I mean, old stuff like that, it's hard not to find it cool. Let's get a classic troll grab game from the Caper at Troll. Whatever that was.
Staff have.
So I've got the Yeti. Jennifer Doolittle.
No! Get back! Get this man a cold drink and a chair to sit at. His blood's gone lumpy and his moustache has fallen off.
Not his moustache.
Witness supernatural mysteries too ridiculous to believe. Thursdays at 9 on live TV. Somewhere.
Announcement. Exhaustive expeditions may be exhausting.
Put that there. And then do that. Better safe than sorry. Ooh, a dilemma. The team spies a towering house shrouded in the shadow. A malevolent force swells from within, but the door is open, so it's definitely an option. Fear is in the mind. Soothe the spirits. No thank you. No thank you. As tempting as it is to enter a terrifying house, teeming with pure evil and supernatural torment, your team decides to give the house a miss. That's what I'd do. I'd give the house a miss. I'd say, no thank you. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. No. Thanks, but no thanks.
Guests are prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not.
A chilly plant. Needs to be in a cold climate. Okay.
Prepared for this.
That can be arranged, I think. We need to get another zone. It's gonna be this side of the world. This side of the world. I guess while we're at it. Alright, that's the other one. The other side of the... Done. Can I change it in here where you're assigned to? No, that would be too simple. We want assistance. Pam Grott, you are this side of the world. You are this side of the world, sir. Maybe we just hire a new janitor? You? You are now this side of the world too? We're gonna need an expert or two over here as well. This one works nicely.
The beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The ball is in your court. Announcement. Our health and safety standards are being inspected.
Need to go back out here, I think.
Reminded to treat celebrities like normal people, only better.
What's all this then? Oh, this is meant to be outside, probably, huh? Huh? I think it definitely is meant to be outside. And so it shall be. There's no information on because there's no one to get information on.
The expedition team have returned.
Let me open the crate. A haunted bed. The next best thing to sleeping alone.
Someone has gained afterlife XP or life lessons.
We could slap it down here. Or we could put it over here. I think we'll put it over here, just gonna finish off this room.
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
Move that down, and that down. That works well, I think. Get rid of that one. And that one. That works better. Okay, we'll do that. We've got a chili plant, that's right.
Guests are prepared for some
And we can't get rid of that.
monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
Was there a chiller? That's a freezer. Is that the maximum freezing potential we have?
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Next week is 2 Point Radio's Call-In Spectacular. Consider yourself warned. Yes, that time of year.
Hey, buddy. Either. Is there any chance we could, like, deal with that guy?
As shamelessly demean themselves for any
Thank you.
sponsor with a coin to spare in an aim to bring you the bread and circuses you so greedily desire. Win tickets to...
Okay, so we're gonna need another security guard over here. That's what I'm getting from this.
Meet the Cheesy Goblin and win a lifetime supply of cheesy gubbins. Can I stop now?
I think, yeah, that's frozen. Excellent.
Before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
Pillar. Get a wall display. Oh, it's a botanical thing. Okay. Need to make sure I get a botanical fella then.
Alert. Ads are starting.
Rowan binge.
Hello.
Hello, Wrench. How are you doing?
Exhibits are maintained by our experts. Do not feel free to get involved.
I know dance indeed. A little bit long, yeah. Well, I'm on leave currently, so I've got a bit more time on my hands, you know? And I've been unable to stream for as long as I would like previously, over the last couple of weeks, so I'm trying to make up for it a little bit. This no hezzy game? It's a different kind of no hezzy. There's no highway involved. But it's a good game nonetheless. Why are you on 0?
Considering resigning, not just me.
Just make sure no one quits. If at all possible. Everyone's pretty satisfied. What was it that you found that was shocking? Wrench? I hope it wasn't me. Prehistory? I think prehistory kind of works. The Indian car price is higher in India than in Australia. Huh. I wonder if that's partly because they're trying to like make a name for themselves in Australia. So they're really trying to like, you know, make a good deal. That was not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna undo this.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
Like, I know that I wouldn't be surprised if like
Before we go,
MG
it's just enough
is
time
priced a
for-
lot less than it should be. Are you frozen? Are you a ghost? You are a ghost. As it were.
Our subject? Today's show. Effortless best. Charming listeners with boundless charisma and wit unending. 1 part newspaper, 2 parts dinner party. It's
Australian deer accent, anyone? O.D. Jackman? Bad. Yes, we got wasabi in the stream. Let's deploy another chap over here.
This show on radio is no small coincidence, and something people really should say more often. No doubt we'll be tuning in tomorrow for what is sure to be
This is more like Roller Coaster Tycoon.
God. Nigel's out of a pot.
Yeah, like the hospital sim, yeah, like that. Because it's the same people that did that hospital sim. If you're thinking of the one I'm thinking of, at least.
Staff are reminded to explain things slowly and loudly.
But museum, indeed. And it's got a really nice lighting system, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, latrine.
Staff requires medical attention.
We all make mistakes. And some, like myself, probably a bit more than others. What do we have in here? Anything? Oh, we've got the troll grab game. That's right. Let's deploy that here. Got another Yeti.
Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
Bobby and Ross, we don't make mistakes. We make floof accidents. That's a fair point. Only happy accidents. Very important to remember that.
Someone is stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
I don't know how they could be stuck in the museum.
Vandals, caught vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
I'm gonna put down some maps so that we know where we're going. By we, I mean our guess. Of course, I know where I'm going. I'm sure you, chat, know where you're going. but I guess may not. I need to probably enclose this one if I can. Just got a little bit more security here.
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
Well, it's pretty happening. There's a lot of stuff going on in the museum.
Expedition team leaving for thorough investigation. They may be some time.
What's the go with you there, sir? Okay. I think I just got a bit lost. Ooh, put that there. What does today bring you guys? Anything exciting on the old menu?
Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that. Announcement. Our collection of
Tries to throw the back end of his Corolla to throw it into an oversteered and Dorito, but ends up making it roll, go thrashing the entire car, barreling down the road, ending up upside down, crawling into the wreckage, grunting. Just a happy accident. Coughing blood out of the mouth.
Heating's broken again?
Not the heating.
Or you buy a new boiler. Stop. Get the Pumpatron 6000 heat pump instead. Simply strap yourself in and start pumping. The more you pump, the more you feel the burn. Double bonus. The Pumpatron 6000. You'll get so warm pumping it up, you won't even have to turn it on.
Product of the century, it sounds like. Arting? Oh yeah. Is this for the video game? Take Jennifer. Let's take Dave Light. This chap. And this one. Should be cruising.
to gift shop.
Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Something. Rest of the song. I heard it just the other day, and for some reason I cannot remember it. Yes. Yes.
The museum has a new exhibit. but we don't know what it is yet.
Oh, that's exciting. A new exhibit that we don't know what it is. Did we not go to the Paranormal Investigation Agency before? Oh, we should do that.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
But not close enough, eh? Lovely jubbly. Do you have a planned release date for that game of yours, or is it just kind of done when it's done? On the side note, I have made an infographic for funsies, a scale ranging from stylized to realistic art styles. Games ranging from The Sims to Horizon Zero Dawn. I need to best explain what style I'm after. And what style are you after? On the range from The Sims to Horizon Zero Dawn. Though I would have thought you could go beyond The Sims. Right? You could have done... I don't know, like Animal Crossing would be one that is more stylized than The Sims, I would have thought. Alright, sorry, fellas, we're just gonna move this. Move that there. And do that there. And put this here. Is that in line? Kinda, roughly.
Assistant to the cafe. That's where you work now.
Let's head over here. It's you and Pam. On a discount.
Exhaustive expeditions.
I think Pam works over here? Maybe not. Hey, did you just walk around that? You better not have just walked around that wall. Oh, that makes me mad. That makes me really annoyed. Because I can't close it off. Man, that's annoying as hell. What do you mean outside of the plot area? You're outside of the plot area. Fine, we'll just do that. See if I can. Aha, I see. Interesting, okay. And by The Sims, I'm imagining you're talking about The Sims 4.
Guests are prepared for
Which is probably the most toonified out of all of them, really.
They're not prepared for this.
What do we got here? A ghost duster. The first and worst of its kind. That's fairly exciting. We'll have it here near the toilet, which a lot of people pass by, because a lot of people use the toilet.
We apologize for the insufficient number of information stands. I'll update when we have more information.
I get it. Because it's an information stand, and she'll update when there's more information. It's a joke. Let's go back to the Paranormal Detection Agency. Take you with us. And we'll get some XP on the go.
Staff in need of medical attention.
Yeah, shit, they are from over here. I don't know why this one keeps... Because it's not escaping, I don't think. It's just like having routing issues almost. Weird. Get some customer service on the go. Yeah, sure, the ghost can get trained in customer service too. You can be trained in tours. And we'll leave you for a second. Actually sits at 4 with Borderlands and Marvel Rivals, while stylized sub-realism is 5 with Apex Legends. I'm at a 7, which at the moment can't find a good game that depicts that, but it's between Saints Row the Third and Infamous. At least that was my attempt to categorize 6 and 8, because if in Saints Row 3, characters do look stylized if you notice closely. That's why Saints Row 3 is a 6. Yeah, Saints Row 3 is definitely a stylized game. No denying that.
Returned. Someone's received a nether black.
Whomst are you? A gentlefolk from the industrial age.
Lucky them.
There's one other ghost equipment thing in here. Get some more experience. I'm surprised Apex Legend is so high, I guess, on the spectrum. I figured it would be. I mean, I honestly haven't paid too much attention to Apex Legends, but I thought it was more
Donation stand.
realistic, I guess, in its art style. But obviously, I just haven't been paying attention. I only played it a couple of times on the Xbox One way back. Ah, Brink. I remember Brink. Gee, the gift shop's going well, huh? Are you tired, sir? Is a bench what you wish? Wow, okay, a lot of people were tired, actually.
The expedition team have returned. Someone's received a nether blessing. Lucky them.
Lucky them. The Ghost Guster. Not to be confused with this, which I believe is the Ghost Duster. Guster? Duster, yeah, okay. We want a cursed object nearby. Well, don't have one of those just yet. Well, not another one, I should say. Gonna have to suck it up with some more conventionally spooky things.
Gift shop requires.
Sorry, not sorry.
assistant. You work in retail now.
Fortnite is 1. Yeah, I can see that. Fortnite is weird because Fortnite is. I don't know about the characters. I can't speak for the characters, but definitely in terms of like the buildings and like the weapons in the game, they have increasingly gotten realistic. Ghost Duster! It's 3 a.m. and you're on your own. What are you gonna watch? Infomercials! Okay, so that's how we get rid of a curse. Luckily we didn't have a curse on anyone. What is this?
Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
Spirit Whispering. Aha. Might acquire that for old Vivian, eh? I do like that half of the spooky stuff is just junk. Like, this is supposedly spooky. It's just luggage stuff. Hardly spooky, TBH. Unless your real fear is having to, like, carry your luggage up the stairs or something. In which case, maybe. Maybe it is spooky.
Assistant to the cafe. That's where you work now.
But if that's not the case, then yeah, that's spooky, I think. Go for a little bit longer.
On 2 Point Radio. Don't look now, it won't help at all. Ricky Hawthorne coming at you in a non-threatening manner.
Okay, as long as it's non-threatening, Ricky.
2 Point Radio. Today we'll be having some horticultured conversations. Yes, I've been in the garden. My thumbs are green and my knees are filthy. Let's rub our face in the grass and meet back here after this.
Let's.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves.
Oh, Pog.
No one takes our stuff.
No. Don't get it twisted. We will take other people's stuff. That's like, you know, we're a museum. That's like half of where our stuff comes from, right? But if you try and take our stuff, oh, you best put up the dukes, because it's going to throw down time. I don't know if I'd feel confident having a ghost serve me coffee. Okay, I think that training is done. So I think we can go through here without dying. Oh, we don't have the key. Oops. 1 spirit key, please.
Announcement. Our health and safety standards are being inspected.
Oh no. That's a better access point. Doesn't cramp the information stand as much. Ghostbusters is such a choice film.
Assistant to restock gift shop.
Like, for real, it is really good. I mean, I know that's not exactly a controversial statement. Not exactly brave for saying that. But it really is good. Which one was that one? Was that the one with Finn Wolfhard? What's his face from Stranger Things? Second to last. Yes, because he's been in 2 now, hasn't he, at this point? Okay, we need actually 4 people in here. That's wild.
There may not be enough information stands. Guests are feeling bemused.
Yeah, it's because I keep looking in here and trying to get information on nothing. It's just a room.
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
Like, imagine going to a museum and being like, hey, what's this? It's the storage closet, sir. Ah. How do I find out more about it? You don't. Okay, now I got the spirit key. To the chopper! The janitor with the good vibes. Amgrot, who is available. Melissa Fool, who is also available. And the spirit key, which is necessary. All aboard! Hey, buddy, you alright?
The plants are not talking to you, though they may be talking.
June Elderflower. I'm just gonna throw you in the correct zone. Oh wait, we need a snack joint for these fellas. This will allow them to deep throat their baguettes. And they can drink water. And hell, you can even microwave something. Why not? And have a coffee too. Oh, they went for the sandwich instead of deep throating the baguette. How is it unreachable? A person just got on it. Maybe it's because it took too long. Because they were coming from all the way over here. Whereas previously the helicopter was here, so it's kind of in between the two. But I moved it so I could have a bigger gift shop. And frankly, I think that was a worthwhile decision.
Sickly visitors are advised to visit a hospital and are banned from museum grounds. Get well soon.
Welcome in, that be.
This is not a drill. This is not a drill. General quarters. General quarters. All hands man your battle stations.
Hello. What brings you over here? What were you doing? Minecraft? Well, welcome on in, Raiders. My name's Jow. I'm an Australian Christian furry streamer. And currently we are playing through 2 Point Museum. Low-key EPAF. Yeah, I'm pretty EP too, that be. How is Minecraft though? I don't think I've actually played Minecraft properly. Like ever. Let alone, I don't think I've touched Minecraft in years. What were you doing in Minecraft? Were you making your way to the ether?
I took a trip to the
end. Were you making your way to the end with the dragon?
museum dedicated entirely
Oh, what was the mod?
to vegetables. It's a fun
EP Mafia is coming for B.
that could
Oh,
only
damn.
be improved by having some exhibit
I feel like the EP Mafia is
ground level.
knocking on my door too, to be honest, Rage.
That's what I want to know.
I said I haven't played Minecraft, but I do watch quite a few videos on modded Minecraft. Specifically the create mod. Yeah, I was like, that's not right. That's the gold block, no, glowstone block thing with the water in it that's meant to take you to the ether. But just takes you to Disappointment Town. Well, thank you very much for the raid, that be. Of course, if you want to avoid the EP Mafia, please don't feel obliged to stick around. Go and de-stream and fend off the EP Mafia. I'll do my best to entertain your stream chat. Why did I say that? Your chat for as long as I can fend off the EP Mafia myself. And I do appreciate the raid. Thank you very much. It is always a pleasure to be raided by someone. And particularly someone who I recognize from other streams. Always nice. What was I doing? I was looking to get some more ghosts. So currently, chat, we are playing 2 Point Museum, which, as the name suggests, involves making a museum. And this museum is a supernatural theme. So we have basically a zoo of ghosts.
Consider making a
So we've got kind of Industrial Revolution age ghosts here, just, you know, normal things. And then we've got 2 Yeti ghosts over here, as you do. We've also got haunted objects like knockoff Five Nights at Freddy's, Roachburger animatronics, the haunted mannequin, this thing, the faulty phone, this doll that actually follows you no matter where you are, which is legitimately creepy and I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest. There was another thing. Oh yeah, and this spooky portrait. And we've also got 2 Ghostbusters equipments. We have the Ghost Duster 1.0 and the Ghost Guster. So, pretty exciting museum. And I also have a ghost employee somewhere. There he is. Winston Whalian. You know, as you do. I suppose it's appropriate if you're going to a supernatural museum to kind of expect there to be a ghost. I didn't mean to sell that. Oh well, there goes all that money.
Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party.
But currently the main objective, at least for your boy, is getting a... What was it? A famous ghost. That's the one. Getting a famous ghost. Because apparently, hold on, let me get out of the way of it. Apparently the audience like famos. And don't have one of those yet. Partly because I can't actually get one. Because they're down here, and I have to do these things to get at them. Ugh!
Who likes good news?
That actually spooked me.
Everyone? Then good news, everyone!
Thank you for the follow, Casey. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like what you see. Welcome to the barracks. That legitimately got me. That partially shows, I guess, how tired I am, but also how irregularly I get a follow. It's like, oh, that's what happens when that happens. It should be like, oh yeah, you know, so used to hearing that noise. Hear that all the time, you know, it's just a regular day in the office for your boy Jow. Yeah, the other thing is, supernatural decor, at least according to this game, is just junk. Like it's this box, oh, hold on. An expedition dilemma. The team spies a towering house shrouded in shadow. Malevolent forces swell from within, but the door is open, so it's definitely an option. So previously we said no thank you, which is probably wise, but we can now say soothe the spirits using our survival skills. Nailed it. After copious amounts of reassurance, the restless souls turn out to be incredibly welcoming, giving you tea, giving your team tea, cake, and a blessing. To simulate that, I'm having a drink of water, not tea. I'm not a fan of hot drinks. I think I've mentioned that before on stream. But for whatever reason, they just never vibed with me, and I don't know why. Speaking of drinks, we should probably get some refreshments over here.
Announcement. Your experience is important to us, but not to me.
I appreciate that, voiceover lady.
Expedition complete.
Alright, what did we get after seeing those ghosts? The Hemogobbler plant. After years of speculation, it is finally scientifically proven this plant sucks. I get it. Okay.
Complete. Fetch the crowbar.
So we're going to put this over here somewhere, because we've already got some botany stuff. Maybe here. Yes, it is inaccessible, I am aware of that. I will work to fix that. One of my favorite parts of the museum, in just museums in general, is how you can see the exhibits. We could do that, which could be fancy. But also not quite vibing with it. Maybe that one. Let's put the luggage in there, get just the bollocks out of the way for a second. There we go. Why am I doing that actually? Because we probably want to make the floor green. Probably? Oh, is there a spooky lawn finish? It's a weird thing to ask, but does it exist? It's not looking promising. What about tavern flooring? From the D&D DLC. That looks suitable. Nope. I wanted to pick up the chair beyond you. Put that there. Then we come into here, go to the spooky tab, get some candles. Let's try that again. Spooky tab, candles. We need a... Go for a glass one, because we're cool. And we'll have a donation bucket just here.
Honey, the heating's broken again.
Oh, not the heating!
You buy a new boiler. Stop. Get the Pumpatron 6000.
Oh, I don't know if I'd do that, sir.
Instead. Simply strap yourself in and start pumping.
I think you got lucky.
The more you pump, the more you feel the burn. Double bonus. The Pumpatron 6000.
That does block traffic, though, that's the only thing.
You won't even have to turn it on.
Okay, so they do get turned into vampires. That's... I can see that might be a little bit less than ideal.
Botany exhibits are alive, but not as you know it.
Full expert with botany. Because I think... Yeah, there's the fella. I had a feeling they were over this part of the world, but I wasn't certain. Dark Age spirits. Dark Ages. We'll reduce the cost again.
Expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Okay, a lot of people are getting turned into vampires, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. Well, they get increased buzz around supernatural exhibits, so actually, big fan. Big fan of that plant, and because as a supernatural museum, huge fan of that.
We stopped them, obviously.
I really want to get a Dark Age chap in here,
Guests are stuck in the museum.
because I am sick and tired of these people asking for information on a room that is empty. TBH. Hi, I'm just gonna move this here. There's another. You can look at it from this side too. Please be a Dark Age ghost. Oh, Rocking Horse is kind of like a Dark Age ghost, I guess. If you like squint really hard and haven't heard of the Dark Ages. Is this a cursed item? Aha, it is a cursed item. Okay. Let's get rid of some of these trolleys. That'll help boost the buzz for that thing over there. Lovely jubbly. Is that rotating? I think it is a little bit.
Announcement. Our educational merits are being inspected.
Inspect this, Inspector.
Expedition team leaving for thorough investigation. They may be some time.
I think I want another interactive thing, kind of entertain the kids and what have you. We could put down another seance machine. But it's not exactly doing gangbusters in terms of the queues. I'll think on that. Yeah, I'll deploy a penny pincher, why not? Plus 20% museum rating, okay. Just kind of said plus 20%. You right there, sir? Suspicious.
If you take pictures at the museum, but no one ever looks at them, was there actually a point?
Damn, PA lady, that cuts deep. Smashing.
Spirits are dissatisfied.
Yeah, of course they're dissatisfied with the room, because they haven't put anything in the room yet. Now they have a bed. What else can we deploy? A dummy? A large rug. Oh, look, I even put down 2 beds. And a herald flag thing. Jolly good. A wall clock, yeah. Let's really trip them out.
Attention. Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
I think I might actually move this out one more step.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. This is Ricky Hawthorne. It's time for some news, where Minister for Culture Tarquin Foxbridge is in the headlines for all the wrong reasons.
Oh, not Tarquin. What did he do, mate?
And other members of the department were videoed using a centuries-old priceless vase as a fondue pot But a
Tarquin.
after hours scoff and
We
quaff
told you not to
session.
do that with the pot.
Remains to be seen what the consequences may be. But one thing's for sure, this won't be forgotten soon. Up next, something different.
Oh, you can't get at it? Is that the sitch? Why can't we not get it? What's going on? Legitimately, what is this? What's the error for, huh? Hmm? Riddle me that. Okay, solve now.
If you're unable to find a donation stand, feel free to give your money directly to me.
I think that's a scheme by her to get more money. I don't think she'd actually give that to us. What do you mean there's nowhere to... Oh, there's nowhere to give money for that. Oopsie daisy. Okay, what are we trying to grind out here? We need to either install 2 perks, activate buzz bonuses on 1 cave person, whatever that means, or reach enlightenment level 3 on supernatural, which means we need to start getting some of this stuff and like grinding it up into knowledge, which is something that they do in this game. You know, as you do. Actually, well, wait, there's a blizzard.
Ask that you open.
But we could go to another one. Like, we haven't been to here before. Plenty of security guards. We can step up to the plate.
Announcement.
And there aren't any chairs over here, I just noticed. That's a dereliction of my duty as a museum curator. Curator, I should say. They're fine. Gotta be patient, game, that's all. Oh, there's one bench over there. Not enough benches there. See, the helicopter's gone, game. You just had to wait. Just had to pause. What do we got here? A ghost plant. Died once before, but ready to be hurt again.
Announcement. Old tickets can be used as mementos, and not much else.
It's a bit too toasty over there, is it? That's alright. Let's get that solved. We'll put this here. And we'll move that once we can. Slap down an information board. It's not quite what I was looking for. Well, I guess I was looking for something different. That's why I was going here. But I would like something that I can just kind of grind on up, you know?
Please enjoy the botany exhibits while you can. None of you are going to last forever. Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
No, it'll be fine. It's a test of if they really want to leave the museum. This guy was turned into a vampire and he still donated. What a hero. Get this cleared out and then we'll delete it. Thank you. Got a small hanging one, don't I? I didn't buy the small hanging.
Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
Oh well, didn't receive enough attention.
Announcement.
I'd argue it's because you gave me a dodgy exhibit.
What a bad guest.
Onwards to victory.
Leaving for thorough investigation. They may be some time.
Always got to do a thorough investigation, I figure, chat, because that's how you get the best rewards. In this game, at least. I mean, probably also in real life, too, if we're honest with ourselves. And we are occasionally.
We've got time for a little more on my trip to Turnip Town. Research suggests that plant life may be as much as 3 times more interesting than the animal kingdom. Take that, pandas! Botany is delicious. It's beautiful. It's terrifying. It's terribly, terribly funny. We have so much to learn from plants, and they next to nothing from us.
Yeah, well, plants aren't very inquisitive, really, when you think about it. Actually, hold on. I think because we've got some botany stuff, we maybe should look at selling some botany stuff. Cave comedian. Okay. Well, we need another enclosure, that means. Oh, sorry, hotel room, as they're described in game. Hotel room. A poltergeist room. I don't think we should put them in with the Yeti. That seems a bit mean. Why is that one darker? I guess it's because maybe it's got a night cycle in it? Once a room big enough for 5 ghosts. Damn. Picky, huh? What about that one? Has it? Okay, it needs to be a little bit larger. How about now? Still not quite. Final offer. 6 ghosts. Drive a hard bargain. Win. That is in fact your real name.
requires medical attention. Not this again.
Actually, I might get rid of that and make them a little bit narrower. Use the smaller hanging ones. On you, Beatrice. Good hustle.
Alert, ads are starting.
Okay, why do you keep getting launched?
Children should be clean and not form herds.
Okay, we put them back. What if we just redeploy them?
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one
I think we need
takes
another
stuff.
poltergeist person over here. Homie? Yeah, we have the Chris Spookson. Man, you were made for this job. I need to upgrade that to the
Guests
big
are
boy.
prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
Thank you, sir. That will give us a little bit more capacity.
When others get you down,
Sorry, I interrupted you. There's one more item of ghost dusting we should try and acquire if we can. So we've gotten all we can out of these two. So if we get one of these, we can maybe like grind it down into knowledge. Goosebump. We need to get trained, Miss
can't
Goosebump.
stand being around people. You need go-away holidays. With over 20 remote, isolated destinations to choose from, we'll get you far away for total isolation and soul-nourishing silence. Go-away holidays, voted Recluse's Getaway Provider of the Year.
Ooh. Recluse's Getaway is a very reputable source.
Announcement. Our collection of space exhibits is being inspected.
That seems unlikely. Seeing as I don't have any.
Please welcome the collector to the museum. Happy shopping. Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
Oh, I guess that's a space exhibit? Strictly? I'd argue it kind of falls under the supernatural. Maybe supernatural space, like both at the same time.
Attention. Botany exhibits need water to maintain their ongoing existence. Thank you.
Oh, it's because they're getting trained over here. You and you.
Exhaustive expeditions may be exhausting.
I think we need another botany expert. Chloe Aubergine.
Someone
Hired.
stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
I think we're doing alright. No, I don't want to sell. I don't want to sell any of my exhibits. They're significantly more valuable to me than they are selling them. I wonder if we... Apparently we have space stuff, but probably also have botany stuff too, I guess. If you count the plants, you know? And I'm sure we all do.
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
End inventory.
The expedition team have returned. Someone's received a nether blessing. Lucky them.
We don't have a thing to grind up stuff for knowledge, I don't think. No, we don't. Don't really have room to deploy one. Oh, we might just here. Just. I think, possibly. The analysis room. There you are. 4x4. No, we don't. Not if I want to keep traffic going through here. I don't think we want to push that out either, because it's already a bit tight there. Humina.
Cafe. The guests are hungry.
That's 4x4. I could maybe move the staff room. Put it over here, make it a 3x4, because we're not really using the full size of it. That, and then we put the analysis room here. Do our analysis over here.
Exhibits should not be turned into meaningful salads.
I think that worked out quite well, actually. Now we've still got that corridor between the two. What are you doing here, sir? How about you come back over here? You alright, son? How about you go and break? You seem to be a bit miffed.
Attention. Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
I think we call it there for the night, chat. There's a big queue because there's a family in the queue, I think.
Need of medical attention. Thank you.
Oh, I think I know what's up. Because all of our botany ones are assigned to here, so they can't actually enter that. You alright, mate? Rowan Binge is not doing too well. Save and quit, please. Let's try and find somebody to raid out to. But who's this? I wonder what other DLC they're gonna add. I guess we don't. I don't rightly know what DLC they have. What, like, things they have already. But I don't know what DLC they'll add. Who to raid? Who to raid? We could raid 2 Point Museum. Sorry, 2 Point Studios doing 2 Point Museum stuff. That could be kind of funny. Because there's apparently a free update coming on the 22nd of August. Do I want to do that? It would be very funny. Or at least I think it would be funny. Would they think it's funny? Maybe not. Oh, excuse me. Gee whiz. Oh, look, what the hell. Who dares wins, right? Well, thank you very much for joining me, chat. It's been a pleasure having you, whether it was for 5 minutes or for the whole 3 hours and 45 minutes after the restart, because of the issues at the beginning. If you like what you saw, please, of course, drop a follow. It would be much appreciated. If you want to go a little bit further, come on over to the old Blue Sky in particular, where you can keep up to date with me outside of stream. And, of course, come on over and say howdy in the old Discord. I will be back tomorrow night as we return to Need for Speed Most Wanted from 2005. Finally, we'll be playing that after quite a long absence due to various social obligations and what have you. So please tune in for that. I will not be back on Saturday as I would normally be due to said social obligations. I have a wedding that night, which means I am indisposed. But I think that the week after might be a little bit more open. In any event, I will see you on Friday. If not, I will see you next Thursday. Have a good time until I see you next. Good night, but most importantly, God bless. Let's go say hi to 2 Point Studios and try not to make it too awkward. Alright, cheerio.
And you have to go to Remedial Springs in the Bone Belt to cure it, but it is permanent unless you cure it.